Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Royal Rumble, and coming up next, another hardcore contest between Bray Wyatt and Raven. These two freaky individuals gonna go one-on-one in a no-holds-barred match momentarily, and from the carnage we've already seen here tonight, you can imagine this is gonna continue to be a chaotic evening for all concerned and all involved. This at the Royal Rumble, no-holds-barred, and Raven is wanting to get revenge on the man who cost him the hardcore title a few months ago. And now he is out here, leather jacket and all. Quote the Raven, nevermore. Tonight, he wishes to end Bray Wyatt's reign of terror across this company. And he starts by taking him out in the no-holds-barred matchup. But however, you saw this past week that Raven was assaulted by Bray Wyatt and the Brood. And in fact, it was Bray Wyatt on the screen as the Brood held him in position, almost like brainwashing him. Still, he's showing no ill effects tonight. At least that's the demeanour he wants to put on. But he's got a roadblock in his way, and the name of that roadblock is Bray Wyatt, the Eater of Worlds. And as this dark haze descends over this arena, there is the man who has made a statement here in this company. He is here to spread his message. That message has been distorted by many, and nobody quite knows exactly what he means. And that's the scary thing, but people do listen to him, they follow him. And now look at this. And now he's just taken, oh no, and look at this. And the mind games already appearing behind him, and this no-holds-barred matchup gets underway. Both men wailing on each other. And now Wyatt sent into the corner, but it's Raven well scouting him. There's a reason he's a former three-time hardcore champion, and he's not about playing nice. There's a huge punch, sending Wyatt down, but Wyatt with two uppercuts. And now an elbow right to the face. Wyatt now going on the offensive, clubbers him in the corner and throws him to the floor, and you can see Raven already in a world of pain, because Bray Wyatt, and look at this. Look how sinister this is. He's actually dancing with the limp body of Raven, but Raven taking none of that, and now trying to choke him out. Really trying to choke him out right here, and if you can get him unconscious, maybe can pin him already, but he doesn't just want to pin him, he wants to make him suffer. And that's what this matchup is about, as Raven goes after Bray Wyatt. And remember, no DQs and no countouts in this one. Only way to win is by pinfall or submission in the ring. But now, Raven trying to get some punches in on Wyatt, but Wyatt sends him into our announce table here and now choking him out. Now has him held. Oh my god! Oh my god, falling up like an accordion. Right on this steel ramp. And there is no leeway here. There's barely any leeway in the ring, but especially on the outside. And now, good grief, could have broken his neck. He's in the steps here, but he moves out of the way just in time. It is Bray Wyatt who's sent straight into the steel steps out here. And you can see Raven already. He's never faced anybody like this before. And look at him, talking to him almost, saying that this is my house. This is my domain, and he's trying to inflict as much punishment as possible onto Raven, and vice versa. And now again, there you see, had that one well scouted, the net breaker, and Raven now is in a bit of trouble. Wyatt trying to compose himself, and now rakes the eyes, and a massive clothesline in the ring. And now that almost 300-pound frame holds over onto him, somersaults in the ring, but Raven still kicks out. And now picking up his limp body again, throws him again, and now another clubbering blow. You can use a variety of weapons in this one. There are no counters or disqualifications, and he's using that to effect here. And now it looks as if Raven is going to try and go for that Raven effect, but oh no! Good grief, crotched between the ring post here. And now, oh my goodness, Wyatt taking out the cameraman in the process. He wants to do something, he wants to inflict damage, but Raven sends him into our audience here. And did you see the way that Wyatt's back arched over that barricade? That is not the way you want to land. And our fans getting a first look at this dream matchup here. It's really one that many wrestling historians have wanted to see, and we are finally going to get to see it here in NLW. As Raven delivers a drop toe hold to Wyatt. And Raven now looking on, picks him up again, but sent into the post for his troubles. And now picks him again, and face first and rib first onto that steel ladder. Bray Wyatt, and another kick. Bray Wyatt is just a relentless force, and we've never seen anybody quite like him in our company's history. And again, inflicting pain upon himself to inflict more pain upon Raven with that running senton onto that ladder. And oh no. And now Raven, desperate tactics, trying to throw that chair into his knees, but a side slam, and now holding him like he did a heat wave where he first appeared and attacked Raven. Goes for the Sister Abigail, but a torpedo right into your chest. Oh, look at this. Now picks him up on the outside. I don't like the look of this for Raven. Drops him on that ring apron. And that is the hardest part of the ring, by far. What do you suppose he's going for now? He's going for that table. And when he first appeared at Heatwave, he did put Raven for a table. But right now, what is he got in his mind? But there you see a boot. Raven is trying to get back into this. He's trying so desperately. He's on that top rope. And now he's on it again into the elbow. Risking life and limb. And driving his elbow right into the heart of Bray Wyatt. As if he's got one. I imagine it's black. You can't have a heart. The way he's just gone about his business and like looking for the Raven effect. But now Sister Abigail maybe. But pushed away. And then chair shot right to the skull. Raven ignoring all rules of concussion safety there. You think Bray Wyatt might be knocked out here? Oh no, he's not. Oh no, he's not. Look at that. Look at this sick individual. Even Raven was taken aback by that. Had to go out of the ring and look at Wyatt. Oh my god. Bray Wyatt. It's very rare that you see a man that size dive out of the ring, and there's a reason why. Just crushing him. And now Raven crawling back into the ring. I think he's pretty freaked out by that spider walk, as we all are. And now has him in that bear hug. Trying to squeeze the air out of him, but Raven with the DDT. Raven trying to get back into this. He's got the chair in hand. Bray Wyatt caught out momentarily, but a chair shot to the back. And Bray Wyatt is on the back foot here. Look at the way that Raven sailed that ladder. What do you suppose he's thinking now? He's going for that Raven effect maybe, or something, but a backdrop. Right in the bridge of that ladder. And that's the kind of thing that'll break your ribs or your kidneys or something. I'm no doctor, but that's going to hurt. And now Wyatt with the steps, he's bringing them in the ring. And you know what he's planning here. He drives them right into the face. And now Raven is... he's almost out cold. And Bray Wyatt is singing again. He's trying to find his followers in the crowd, but... oh no. Oh, went for that concerto. But Raven luckily moved out of the way. And now steel steps off the head. Raven taking out Wyatt. And now Raven, oh my god. And those steps weigh a ton almost. And now, oh, goes after him. The Sister Abigail. Straight face first into the barrier. And that may do it. You can see the way that Raven threw the steps outside, how he wants to hurt him at any cost. And well, we'll take a look at this. Raven dives at him, but he was caught out. And look at the forcefulness of the way that Bray Wyatt drove Raven's head and body into the barricade out here. But Raven showing some signs of life, but it's more desperation at this point. He's going to try and go for that Raven effect here. Can he put away Wyatt? Put a backdrop onto the steel. And it seems that everything that Raven does, Bray Wyatt has a counter for it. He's obviously done his homework in another running senton. And how many times can you take a 300-pound frame crushing your body like that? Not very often, and I'm quite intrigued. Oh, look at this. I'm intrigued by the bag that Wyatt just brought into the matchup, but Raven desperately trying to rake his way out. And a torpedo through the barricade. Raven has never been in a situation like this before. He has never been in a situation where he's been dominated like this. He's faced the likes of John Cena, The Big Show, Kevin Nash and others. But Bray Wyatt is a special kind of individual. And this, oh my god. Look at those, the thousands of thumbtacks here. Raven is trying to squirm his way out, and Wyatt! Oh my god! Wyatt, a human pincushion! Goes straight into the thumbtacks, and the Raven effect, but Wyatt moves out of the ring. Rolls out. Was it on instinct, or I'm pretty sure he didn't know what he was doing, but look at those thumbtacks just sticking to his back. Oh my goodness. Raven has realised he needs to step up his game, and Wyatt cannot believe what's just happened. He's so desperate to get away. Look at him, he's crawling onto our stage. Raven set up 2 tables, but now Raven wants to go for that Raven effect on the top. Oh, and look at this. Look to the point that Raven's been driven to. He wants to throw him off the edge. And oh my god! For the love of God, Wyatt! We need help out here. We need it fast. Look at this. From the top of the stage to the floor, Raven, even with thumbtacks in his back, Bray Wyatt is still relentless on his mission, and that is to take out Raven. Is his mission complete here? The Sister Abigail. 1, 2, here's the cover, 3, and the win by Bray Wyatt. And it's hardly surprising given the state that Raven is in at the moment. Just thrown off of this stage. Even the Raven effect couldn't do it. Bray Wyatt fell out of the ring, and if he hadn't have done that, maybe the outcome would have been different, but still, you've got to say, and you've got to admit, whether you like him or you don't, Bray Wyatt here tonight put on a clinic in how to dominate your opponent. And well, you saw how he had driven through the thumbtacks and then off the stage, and then that Sister Abigail wasn't even needed at that point, but he just wanted to put the final nail in the coffin, and certainly did that here tonight. An incredible carnage that has just ravaged this arena for 10 plus minutes, and just a whitewash. Completely just decimated him. And that's no disrespect intended to Raven, because Bray Wyatt intended here tonight to end his career, and how the hell is Raven still standing after being thrown off the stage? That is what I'm asking. I think Raven is just in a state of shock at the moment. I think we all are. Bray Wyatt is here to stay, and he's just proven that right here.
In times of battle, chaos reigns, and the sheep quickly turn into wolves. Men will do whatever it takes to claim victory, and their true nature will come to light. enter the battleground. Are you?
And Havoc is going to be the final pay-per-view before we head into WrestleMania 2. And the road to WrestleMania starts tonight. And you saw Bray Wyatt in that promo, and we're still clearing up the mess left from the hardcore match that just took place. But we are shifting our focus now to the Intercontinental Championship and the group, the super group, that has been trying to gain power here in NLW. There you see, accompanied by the NLW Commissioner, it's our oh please, no. Don't sit.
Yep, I'm back. How, have you missed me?
No, I've not missed you.
Well, you should have, because there you see, R-Truth, and there's my boy, and he is about to win the Intercontinental Championship and make history here tonight. And I can guarantee the NWO is making history here tonight.
Well, be that as it may, there is one man who is certainly going to try and put a stop to that. His name is the Ayatollah of Rock and Roller, Chris Jericho, the Intercontinental Champion since August of 2014. He is certainly at the moment the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in the company. In fact, he's the Intercontinental Champion for a reason. He's taken on old challengers, but can he get past R-Truth here tonight?
And I will answer that right now. No, he will not.
Well, that's just an opinion.
It's not an opinion, it's a fact. Jericho, tonight, you're going down at the hands of my boy R-Truth, and the NWO are going to hold even more championships. IC Tag Team, and after the Royal Rumble tonight, we're going to have the world title by WrestleMania time. I can feel it.
Well, it's certainly a clash of styles. And here we go, this matchup gets underway, and it was R-Truth a few weeks ago who essentially came to you and pretty much begged, didn't he?
Begged. It's a strong word. I wouldn't use it personally. I'd say he requested. And, you know, R-Truth here tonight, he's getting the opportunity that he deserves, and he's certainly doing well right here. Look at that.
A great drop kick by R-Truth. Jericho seems to be in trouble at the moment, but he's had tougher challenges in the past.
What are you talking about? Did you see that boot right there?
Yeah, I did.
You see that boot right there? That just goes to show you. And look at this right now. This is my oh no.
Well, he crashed and burned that time.
No, he's just getting warmed up. A couple of mistakes early on. It's not too bad. And now, oh, good grief. Come on, Ron, please. Now, don't point at me, you jackass.
Well, you can't. Well, that's your opinion. I think you're a jackass, quite frankly.
Oh my God, what a boot. Yes, there you go.
What a kick to the face of Chris Jericho.
That is why he is the chosen one of the NWO.
And there you see a clubbing blow to the back and another cheap kick.
No, it's not a cheap kick. It's all within the rules.
And right now, look at that. Blocking the punch quite well. And now, look at this. On the apron here. And a drop kick by R-Truth. Here is the cover, but a kick up by Jericho.
Jericho can continue to kick out, but it's not going to matter at the end of the day. Now you can see what a scissors kick.
Truth really going to work, and another kick. And now he's got the headlock applied. And we saw a glimmer of what these two can do. After all, it was the main event of this past week where they were brawling in it. And in fact, I think you got a little bit caught up in the action there, getting attacked by The Undertaker, among others.
You know what? Oh, good grief. Even I'm going to admit that was a nasty kick.
Spinning heel kick by Jericho. As R-Truth continues to hold his stomach. I think it might have been something that happened earlier and what a chop to the chest. And now another clothesline right at the block, and look at him. Showing no ill effects at the moment.
Well, he's going to in a minute. Ron's going to have his way eventually. Just got to get back into it, man. Oh my!
Hurricane Rhino into the pin and a kick out by Truth again.
See, that is what I'm talking about. The resiliency of R-Truth, and there you go again. A humongous super kick. And speaking of super kick, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, where the hell are they now, huh? See? Talking about that. Earlier tonight on Metal, we showed the world what we're capable of, and we're going to continue to do that throughout the evening here. And it continues when R-Truth's going to win the title.
Look at this, had it well scouted, but gets sent back into the mat. And now it's Jericho with the Lion Salt.
Please kick out. There you go. Right on, man.
Can you be a little bit more biased, please?
Oh, certainly. Truth's the better man in this fight. Oh, you can look at him pointing at me. Keep to the action, pal. Oh, well, there you go. Great punch. And oh my!
Well, it looks as if Truth is in a hell of a lot of trouble. He's going to have to get out of this soon. He's in the walls of Jericho.
Not yet. He's managing to keep it going, and look at this. He's got him rolled up, but oh. Ref, that was free. It had to be.
Well, it wasn't. Oh, and another chop by Jericho. And now look at this, goes for the code breaker, but doesn't connect. And oh, hang on a minute, he's got the ropes.
I don't see that.
Of course you do. But he kicks out nonetheless. And now a punch to the face, and it looks as if he's trying to say he's hurt his eye. And now Jericho looking for the... Hang on a minute. Where the hell are you going? Oh my God!
1, 2.
Oh, come on!
3.
Oh, you bastard! I turned my eye for 1 second. I was trying to focus on the action, and then I saw that he'd left my announce position. And we have a new Intercontinental Champion, and it sickens me to say it. The NWO now also have in possession the Intercontinental title, but we'll look at this again. R-Truth was feigning an injury, and then right here, the commissioner with the title belt off the back, the referee not in the right position to see it, and then the lie detector, and R-Truth took advantage, got the pin, and won the Intercontinental title, and the longest reigning champion in NLW at this moment has just been dethroned because of a damn interference. And look at him, he's so proud of himself. And you heard him on commentary, how cocky can you get? He obviously knew that the tactics would pay off, and they did. And it just sickens me. Is this what wrestling's become? Is this what wrestling's about now? No sportsmanship whatsoever. Just cheating, and R-Truth taking the title for the NWO. And well, speaking of championships, this is one title that the NWO do not have. AJ Styles, however, does hold it, and he is holding it proudly ever since cashing in Money in the Bank against Sting. AJ Styles has really put a stamp on authority here in NLW, and tonight has his first championship defense against Sting, and it is taking place at the Royal Rumble tonight. Can Sting reclaim the title he lost due to a cash-in, or will AJ Styles continue his title reign? Sting wants to be champion heading into WrestleMania, but will AJ Styles prevent that? We will find out. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line, and it is on the line coming up next.